the No Grandma Killers Tour will be taking over ATL Southside. Make sure you mark your calendars for this upcoming major event. You definitely don't want to sleep on this one. Make sure you're in the building with the Wild Feckin' family. We got the Sister Phoenix Moon, Tasha Sheep, Coach Group Cut, Johnny Aboriginal, Kerry Davis, Lisa Cypress, Gabriel Rich, Omar Crazy, and more surprise guests. Shout out to Chief County and Slim Bull, who will definitely be in the building with more surprise guests and the Wild Indians. For all vendors looking to be a part of this event, make sure you contact 980-216-6693. Or for more information on this event and how to purchase your ticket, make sure you email www.nograndmakillers.com. July 3rd through the 4th, the No Grandma Killers Tour will be taking place at Space Condo Live, 737 Veterans Parkway, Suite 500, Jonesboro, Georgia, 30236. Yeah, it's definitely going down at ATL.
First skipped message sent yesterday at 5:27 p.m.
I'm tired of how black men being killed. They done put some respect on our damn name. The brother in Minneapolis do everything the right way. Where is he right now? I don't want to hear do things the right way. You are not going to tell police.
I swear it's like a disease that goes round and round and round like sirens. I see the strangest things, the evil that money brings. I swear it's like a disease that goes round and round and round like sirens. And they wanna bury me. Why? 'Cause I'm anti-everything. I swear it's like a disease that goes round and round and round like sirens.
Man, I'm anti-dirty cops, anti-bullshit, I'm anti-scamming ass preachers in the pulpit. I'm anti-no truth, anti-full of lies, I'm anti-scared to try, I'm anti-scared to die, I'm anti-poverty, anti-stay the same, I'm anti-hard lies, anti-scared to change, I'm anti-pity parties, anti-excuse makers, anti-lazy niggas, anti-truth haters, anti-praying march, I'm anti-quiet nigga, Malcolm over Martin, I ain't anti-violent nigga, anti-fake woke, anti-unaware, I'm anti-Jesus Christ, I'm anti-church and prayer, I'm anti-false hopes, anti-Holy Ghost, I'm anti-fairy tales, brainwashing grown folks, I'm anti-Jesus letting killers in the church house, and God ain't doing shit, but watching as we get murked out, I'm anti, niggas too blind to open their eyes and see, I'm anti, loving my enemies and apologies, I'm anti, gangbang music helping kill the youth and drug overdose music targeted to me and I'm anti-black cops, signing while they killing us, and black judges hugging the killer, but they ain't helping us. I'm anti-scared to fight, anti-scared to lead. Malcolm said won't be no revolution, 'cause y'all scared to bleed. I'm anti-no proof, anti-no evidence, anti-niggas not asking questions, just believing shit. I'm anti-begging to the sky with situations, thought I trust and I believe in me. I'm anti-belief in God, I'm anti-evil on this earth, hating racism, anti-hate for whites, I'm anti-niggas, nigga, anti-genocide, self-hate and suffering. If it don't help to better us, I'm anti-everything.
The strangest things, the evil that money brings. I swear it's like a disease that goes round and round and round like sirens. And they wanna bury me. Why? 'Cause I'm anti-everything. I swear it's like a disease that goes round and round and round like sirens. I see the strangest things, the evil that money brings. I swear it's like a disease that goes round and round and round like sirens. And they wanna bury me. Why? 'Cause I'm anti-everything. I swear it's like a disease that goes round and round and round like sirens.
Man, I'm anti-roots, nigga, anti-fake truth, I'm anti-believing the slavery stories taught in school, I'm anti-that we all from Africa don't apply to me, I'm anti-Kanye rocking our people back to sleep, I'm anti anti-granny killers. Grandcestors had the truth, I'm anti-monkey shit. I'm anti-Lucy too, I'm anti-letting these white folks tell me just who I am. My granny came from right here, nigga, she was an Indian. I'm anti-getting scammed, anti-getting played. I'm pro-genealogy, I'm anti-DNA, I'm anti-refusing to check in the shit that we was gave. I'm anti-believing the white man and not what granny say. Niggas ain't like it when Walker came dropping facts in. He said he wasn't black and he ain't African-American. That's real talk, real spill, real life, real deal. I'm anti-hurting us. My mission is to help heal. I'm anti-ignorance, anti-religious shit. I'm anti-cool with niggas cognitive dissonance. I'm anti-lacking knowledge, put us at a disadvantage. Anti-social with niggas fighting for a chicken sandwich. Anti-Flint water, anti-sucker shit. And fuck you to them blacks that's selling out for the government. I'm anti-no planning, anti-folk scamming, anti-no will. I'm anti-low standards, anti-no drive, anti-low lives, anti-low esteem. I'm anti-no pride, anti-want to quit. I'm anti-giving up. I'm anti-niggas not helping to lift our people up. I'm anti-hating niggas, anti-lame niggas, anti-6ix9ine. I'm anti-snake niggas, anti-low vibe. Live life, fly high. Some days it's gonna be full of rain, the other days the sun will shine.
The evil that money brings, I swear it's like a disease that goes round and round and round like sirens. And they wanna bury me, cause I'm anti-everything. I swear it's like a disease that goes round and round and round like sirens. I see the strangest things, the evil that money brings.
That a man was shot and killed inside. Chapel at this World Changers Church International. A man, a worker at the church, leading a prayer, opening the prayer service today. And as the longtime member who talked to Karen indicated, there were a lot of people who go to that prayer service on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10. Different people lead the service. But as he was leading the prayer at the start of the service, a man walked up to him and shot and killed him. Shot him at point blank range.
Halito, family. Give me 1 second. Let me send my brother this link. Because I got a feeling my brother might want to come on and chop it up. Shine, I'm sending you this link. If you, in case you want to come on or whatever, I would definitely I've been listening to you pretty much go in about a lot of things, brother. I want to be able to bring you on. This is my brother, Wild Indian, right here. Shine Blackman. You feel what I'm saying? Shine, I just put the link in your inbox. You have to download the app first, though. Go to your Play Store and download the app first. And then it'll bring you on. My sister Thea in here, man. I love my sister, man. She's so much encouragement to me, man. You know, that's one of our wild Indian, one of our wild feather sisters, you know what I'm saying? And she definitely inspires me a lot. So Sean, I put the link in your inbox. You have to download the app first, though. If the app is free, it doesn't cost. You just have to have it on your phone in order to come on camera. So you guys, this definitely, I promise y'all this time, I know I say it a lot of times, but a lot of times I let time get away from me when I'm talking and everything. But this definitely won't be a long live because I just wanted to touch on something, some things that I've seen on my page, some comments I've seen today. But I also forgot to play a video, an important video I wanted to play for y'all yesterday. I was totally tired yesterday. I didn't even get a chance to make it to the protest yesterday because it started raining real hard out here, and I was just really exhausted. But I'm getting ready to. That's why I said it won't be a long live, because I am getting ready to head down to the protest. I'm planning to leave out of here by noon. I'm planning to. My brother Riquito Slim Bull is in the building, man. I love that guy. Y'all know my cousin, man. Okay, I see my brother. Shine, give me a second, Shine. Let me run through this right quick, and I'm gonna bring you in. Okay? Yeah. No, you on here. You on here. Just give me 1 second. Let me talk to them real quick, and I'm gonna bring you in. Y'all tell Sean he was just in my backstage. So if he just left though. But I'm gonna bring him on though. Let me get to what I was trying to say. There was a video I forgot to play yesterday, and it was a very important video that I wanted to play. Let me bring. You hear me, Sean? Don't click off, Sean. Don't click off. I'm gonna bring you on screen in a minute. All right, don't click off. He still clicked off. No, you good. I'm gonna bring you on. Just stay where you at. I'm gonna mute your mic. All right, brother. This video I wanted to play for you, right? So, there's been people who has a problem with the picture I put up from back in LA with the gangs and everything, and it's a picture of kids throwing up gang signs, right? But what they missed was my whole message. My whole point I was trying to prove was we have to put ourselves in positions to change our conditions. But if we're more focused on teaching our kids or letting our kids be influenced to gangs, and we're letting these rappers influence our kids to the streets, and then letting these rappers and these musicians and these and you know, just these adults who think the streets is more important than to changing our conditions, but then at the same time they want to cry. They want to cry. Peace, Phoenix. How you doing, my sister? Halito. Then they want to cry self-oppression at the same time. Phoenix, I'm gonna put the link in your box too in case you want to come on, because I be hearing y'all go in too. I'm finna put the link in your inbox, Phoenix. So you can come on. Give me 1 second, Phoenix. I'm gonna put it in there though when I bring Sean on. So what I was saying, you were missing my whole point of that picture. Yes, I get it. Those kids in those pictures come from the Jordan Down projects, and you know, that was a life where the gangs were actually supposed to protect our communities and everything. I get all of that, right? But you missed the point I'm making as far as the kids being influenced into gangs. They're children, which those children will grow up into adults who's going to have that same gang bang mentality, right? So they had a problem. They had a problem at the fact that I used a 40-year-old picture, right? So what I did was I went and I pulled up pictures of Chicago. I pulled up pictures of New Orleans. I pulled up pictures of New Jersey. I pulled up pictures of Arkansas. You get what I'm saying? I'm pulling up pictures showing you children today influence. Not only did I go pull those pictures up because I wanted to bring the picture up to date to show you there's no difference. You get what I'm saying? I wanted to bring the picture up to date, right? Also, I pulled up pictures of rappers, the music that's being programmed into our children's heads instead of something positive. Yesterday, I posted a picture of Young Thug with a money phone up to his ear. And then I posted right next to that, I posted a picture of Lord Jamar with books next to his ear. You get what I'm saying? This is all I'm saying is we find the street life, the negative shit, the ratchet shit, all of that shit more important than changing our conditions. Let me show you. I'm going to show you this video, and then I'm going to bring my brother Sean in. Sean and Finks in. Let me show you what I'm trying to say. This man, now this is the protest I be at. I go down there too. This guy that's talking, I filmed him. I got him on my camera too, right? But listen to what he's saying, right? It's the same thing I'm saying right now. It's the same thing I'm saying. And this is what I meant to play for y'all yesterday, and I forgot. Give me a second, Sean. Let me play this, and I'm going to bring you in, brother. This is what I wanted y'all to see. I'm sorry. Hold on.
I understand. What we worried about this material, but we won't stand up for I understand. They get killed on the daily basis. Talk to me. I understand. How old are you? I'm tired of How old are you? I'm 45 years old. 45 and I'm 31. And I'm tired of seeing the older generation in me, and I am too. And we've been standing around as the older ones, taking all this always hoping for a kumbaya. Come here. Always standing around for a kumbaya. Ain't nobody coming to protect us. Let me tell you we gotta start our own life. I understand. But let me tell you something right here. This 16, he's 16. Oh my God. They gonna kill him next week. He's 16. What we gonna do? You tell me. What we gonna do? This ain't the way. Cause they ready to let loose. If the United States president say, if you loot, we shoot. You think doing this gonna help? I know it. It's doing this gonna help. But it's time to stand up. So at this point, I'm ready to die for what's going on. Let me tell you something. That's the problem that we got. That you see right now, it's going to happen 10 years from now. And at 26, you're going to be doing the same thing I'm doing. You understand that? 10 years. You're going to be right here too. But he also got to stand up. So what I need y'all to do right now at 16 is come up with a better way. Because how we doing it, it ain't working. He angry at 46. I'm angry at 31. You angry at 16. It's over. You understand me? It's over. Putting yourself in harm's way is not the way. No, it's not. You and then other your counterparts the same age and that has that same power. Y'all come up with a better way. Because we ain't doing it. Oh my God. And I have a 5-year-old son. Oh my God. And it ain't happening. I marched 4 years ago, keeping my stop. Did the same y'all doing. The same exact thing night after night after night. It don't matter. Come up with a better way. You understand me? You keep yourself.
Go give it to your brother.
This is what I was saying to y'all. It's the youth. We have to guide these youth. You get what I'm saying? We have to, if we feel like it's more important to show them gang banging, breaking laws, whatever, all of this stuff, instead of teaching them how to put us in positions to change our conditions, what the fuck do y'all expect? This is what we're gonna keep doing. The same shit, just like that brother said. He's mad at 56. I'm mad at 31. You're mad at 16. Nothing's changing because we're not in positions to change ourselves. And I also wanted to touch on this before I bring my brother Shine in, right? I wanted to say this too. I refuse to let some niggas tell me, right, that I should hate every black person, every white person on this planet because of some slavery shit. You get what I'm saying? When I'm looking at people like Malcolm X, people like Huey Newton, Bobby Seals, them, go in the community or tell some white folks, hey, listen, I'm willing to work with you as long as you're righteous. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, those leaders knew there were some righteous white folks out here. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, those leaders understood that every white person don't feel the same way their ancestors did. Obviously. I refuse to let some niggas tell me, that I can't talk about black on black crime in my community, right? At the same time that I'm talking about racist police killing us in our community. Not when I'm watching the Black Panthers, right? Not when I'm watching the Black Panthers try to stop black on black crime in our community. They were out in the streets trying to stop the drug dealers from selling dope in our community. They were trying to stop gang violence in our community at the same time that they were fighting against racist white people. And these are men, these are leaders who died for us.
Get off again.
For us. I refuse to let some niggas sit behind a computer and tell me it's not the same thing. It's not people kill where they live. I get people kill where they live. But they don't have to. They don't have to. I get it. I understand. Nobody's telling you to kill your brother or sister over no color. Nobody's telling you to kill your brother and sister over some drugs. Nobody's telling you to do that. You're creating these enemies. Did we put the guns and drugs here? No, we didn't. But if we're going to use them against the oppressor, right? It's just how I think. It's just how I think. Sister Phoenix, I sent you the link. It's in your thing. Shine, you coming on now. This is my brother Wild Indian, my brother Shine Blackman, man. This is a very militant brother. And speaking of militant, man, I'm gonna let Shine go in, but that's a very militant brother right there. I haven't seen that brother get at the news people. He's out in the community showing y'all what's going on with COVID-19. He's out in the community talking to the news people, telling them, hey, man, tell the truth of what's really going on. This is what I'm talking about. I refuse to let brother go ahead, brother. Man,
I think that far as like the gang banging, as far as like it's the black movement. You know what I'm saying? Which was a strong movement, but it wasn't the right movement. You see what I'm saying? But all the gangs to me was like, I was part of the gang. You feel me? And some sources fill out. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that shit was trending. They make things in the black movements become trendy. That's what kills us. So it wasn't a street sell drugs thing. You know what I'm saying? Back when the guys they were selling drugs, we didn't know they was, but it wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? Before that, it wasn't a drug thing. It became a drug thing, and then after they finished tearing it down, the image, because your image is everything. So if they putting out a bunch of GDs riding around and y'all think they like Chief Keef, you think that's really the BDs. But them is just a bunch of kids that didn't grow up right and don't really understand what this really about and what it was really about. Because they not really a part of it, because when they came about, the shit was really over. It was already compromised. And we have people that walk around in these positions that are agents, that push. This is an image that's pushed through the rap game. Yeah, I got to hold my shit down. I'm blood. Them niggas ain't blood. Them niggas ain't Crips. They buying their way into this shit. You watching them buy their way into this shit. I couldn't buy my way into this shit.
That's right.
This ain't nothing. One of the homies told me when I was 12 years old, I remember I was trying to get plugged on the set before it was time. And he said, he came down there, he got a couple of guys out the group, and he said to me, you don't choose BD, BD choose you. That was the realest shit I ever heard. A lot of these niggas are self-appointed. They self-appointed themselves by saying they GDs and they Crips, but they not on count. They not on count. Can't go nowhere and be a real motherfucking Crip. Can't leave that block. Can't go nowhere and be a real BD. Can't leave that block. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody knows you. You feel me? That's how this shit really going. And these are the people who killing people because they think in their mind that this is the way they strike. They get they stripes. This is the way I become somebody. But this really ain't the way you become somebody. A lot of powerful brothers could have got their ass whooped at any given time by anybody that was running with them, but they didn't because they stayed by the knowledge. And the knowledge is what's going to win. They stayed, man, things was in Chicago, the Stones and the BDs, they went and sat on and didn't let white people build it in our community. You know what I'm saying? They didn't let them build it because they sat on the construction sites. Hold on, I got my son doing something real quick. Hold on.
Now you good.
Come on.
So you're talking to two men who actually understand the gang movement, man. We were involved in it. You get what I'm saying? So my thing is this. What I'm saying is this. If we're going to, the way I'm looking at it is, if we're going to gang bang, right? Let's turn that around to be something positive. You get what I'm saying?
But Cal, we can't. The thing is, those are old ass movements, and they movements that didn't work. You know, the main thing, like I heard an African say, he was in South Africa, and he said, "A man without land ain't shit." We men without land because we don't have nationality, and we think that everybody is selling us our nationality. Why do you think they selling it? They selling it because it's worth everything. Who you are is worth everything. And you need to know who you are so you can know what you're fighting for. But now you don't know who you are. We can't just start groups. We got to really know who we are and what we stand on. In
So my
Chicago
thing
right now, we
is,
got a Mexican and black thing. And it's been going on for a long time. I'm happy that the riots brought it to light. It's been going on a long time with us and the Mexicans. We live in their neighborhoods. They live in our neighborhoods, but we don't do shit to them. And I think some people that live in their neighborhoods, they got a rough time. They got to be in that night. As you see, I was riding through the Latin neighborhood on Loomis, and the old black guy that was sweeping out there say, "Yeah, you just got to be careful over here." They don't have to say that in my neighborhood because they good. Nobody's attacking them, not even the other gang members that's looking for us.
and that's how it should be.
They not messing with them. They don't mess with them. As soon as they ride up and see they Mexican, they have nothing to do with it. But with us, they can see me on a bus stop and they want to fuck me up and throw bricks at me. And you know what I'm saying? It's been going on. And now, even though y'all think that it's not no war, there's not nothing going on, they beating our people to death right now. Right now, they ain't saying nothing. They think y'all it's just over. The riots and the gang violence is not over, that they pumped up. And some of these people, like I say, are agents. They working with police. They paying this. They doing this. They want us to keep getting attacked. They keep just beating the lion that's just chilling under the sun. Like,
so Sean, so my thing, brother, this is my thing, man. I feel like we're more concerned. This is what I'm talking about. We don't stand up and we don't fight for anything. You get what I'm saying? We let our children be influenced by the wrong thing instead of helping our children or encouraging our children to be influenced to do things or put themselves in position that will help change our future. You get what I'm saying? To where we are not worried about who's in office, who's in there to help change us. Oh, everybody's in office is racist. Once we start teaching our children, hey, we need you as a lawyer. We need you as somebody sitting on Congress. We need you as a scientist.
You know what I heard Phoenix Moon tell me one time, though? I listened to one of the aldermen talk, and she was like, when I say ghetto, I don't mean ghetto, I mean our culture. She was like super our culture type motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? On the west side. She was like snapping on the mayor. She was like snapping on the mayor. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, damn, she's snapping. How can she talk like that? And I asked Phoenix, I'm like, man, she's talking. I might want to run for alderman. She was like, damn, you know you can. All you need is motherfuckers to vote for you. Nothing else matters. You can get up there with a goddamn picnic table and go out there, and it's that easy. It's that easy.
And see, Sean, this is what I'm saying. You hear how you're talking? You are an ex-gangbanger, brother, who's sitting here talking about maybe I should run for alderman.
Maybe it's that easy. All you got to do is round the niggas up, nigga, get them voter registration cards. You can go to the place and get the certificate, the little letters for the voter registration card and have them fill it out right there. You can send them in right there to the alderman. Everybody voting.
So let me ask you this question, Sean. When you're talking about maybe I should run for alderman, what are you talking about right now? You're talking about putting yourself in a position to what? Possibly change our conditions, right?
Yeah.
That's all I've been saying, Sean.
Yeah.
That's all I've been trying to say to people is we have to put ourselves, teach our children. I get the militant part. Listen.
Yeah, it's not. It's like some of the shit, like, okay, Candace Owens. I know we told, like, some of the shit she said straight, she don't understand where she's coming from. But if you listen to a motherfucker speak instead of hating what they say out their mouth, like she say, a white person will go somewhere and get a DUI ticket. You see what I'm saying? And they parents got $5,000 or $6,000 to pay them out that shit. And you don't. Not because they racist, just because we don't got it. She'll say that the black community lack education. Of course, she didn't grow up in the system, and she don't know why. Of course, she don't know why that black community don't lack education. Of course, she think we just did it to ourselves. We come and close down schools. No, this is mayor. She think we don't work. Oh, we work. We pay taxes. So she don't understand that part. But what she says is true. Half our people are lacking education. This is why it's going on now, because if they had education and they had money, shit, it's not because you black. You could have got yourself out the DUI if you had $10,000 right now. Walk and get your license black and everything. And that's why white people got it. But she don't understand that they built the system to fuck us over. But now we don't understand that we got to stop playing victim, and it's time to come what we need to come and do what we need to do. But I don't feel her on not understanding where we came from. Well, I kind of do, because she an Oreo. But at the same time, when the white motherfuckers speak, we always told to think that it's bad shit that come out their mouth. It's not always a race thing. And that's what they put on us. This is a law thing. That's why you got people like Phoenix, you got people like them trying to teach law, trying to show you why the white person passed. Why they get a pass. Because they know this, and they know you don't know this. That's why they attack you. But if you knew this, nigga, you would be straight.
That's right.
If you had that money, you would be straight. You wouldn't have to worry about nothing. That's why I keep telling people it's a pull against the rich thing, even though you got to understand that they set it up to be that way. And every movement we had to reteach our people and do this, it always get infiltrated. They act like there's no enemy. It's some type of enemy.
That's right.
Because goddamn it, if it wasn't no enemy, starting off with Dr. King, we'd have been straight. All of that, we'd have been straight. Somebody's an enemy, brother. Somebody doing something. The mayor just came and closed down 52 schools. That everybody that's working in this community right here paid $200 worth of tax. Is that money being put back in my community in Roseland? We'll be okay. If the hospital was putting the money that they buying buildings around here, if they was putting the money back in our community for us, we'll be okay. But they're not doing that. They're gonna wait to come and gentrify. They're gonna wait. And yes, it's because we lack the knowledge and we lack the shit. But you gotta understand it's set up that way. I'm from the projects. I can't speak against a motherfucker with a man who want to ride around and shoot motherfuckers, because I understand they are told to drink lean and take drugs by the motherfuckers that don't do it. The rappers, everybody, that's our music. You can't tell us to drop it. It's ours.
That's right.
It's ours. So whether it's bad or good, it's ours.
This is the thing, though. We can't and my sister Phoenix Moon just joined. I'm definitely finna let Phoenix go in a second. This is the thing. All I'm saying is this: ain't nothing wrong with being militant, but then we can't sit and cry too about. We can't sit and cry about the energy that comes back to us that we're putting out into the universe either. You get what I'm saying? If we're teaching our children, influencing our children to put negative music and messages out into the universe, what do you think is going to come back on us?
And it's all because we don't have money.
Go sell dope.
We don't
go
control.
break the law.
But you had somebody. My bad, I ain't trying to cut you off. But you had like I don't know if everybody knew when Tupac was trying to make the Death Row East and the Death Row South shit, and he came out, he spoke.
Right.
And him and Suge Knight, even though we that's what we see the image of them. They were speaking, and I was listening to Tupac, and he said, "All you Lost Tribe motherfuckers, right? Come and ante up around this." He said, "This is the music is our game, and this how we get paid, and this how we want to make an East and a West. We want to put everybody together, and we gonna control the rap game. We gonna take over Jive Records. Fuck them. Fuck every white motherfucking Jew that motherfucking own these record labels, and we're gonna own them. And when your son become a rapper, we can keep money because it's our game. And that's why Tupac is dead, motherfucker, because he tried to do. That's why Suge is in jail, because they tried to do that. They tried to outdo the white motherfucker. So when we go to the music game, they want motherfucker like 6ix9ine to be out here saying, nigga, this is what they're doing. And they gonna offer the money because we don't have money. If you can offer motherfucker $2 million that ain't in the fucking slums, of course, you can't blame the people. They up there getting raped. They up there doing whatever they got to do to feed themselves and feed them families, even though that's foul. I live on principle, but I can't speak that about every motherfucker that's living like the way I was living. You can't suspect. We have no money. We don't stand on laws. And people are trying to teach you that it's grants out here. It's things out here that you can free body get, but you don't want to educate yourself because the education system has been fucked. It's all like we got to reprogram, and that's the main thing. And stop thinking it's about race. Nobody's really out to get you, but the
Yeah.
system that's been set up.
That's
The
right.
system has been set up is to fuck you. The system, not the people. They set the system up, but if you learn the system, you will be fine.
That's right.
You can't
You're
chase a
definitely
white
right.
man down. He just got the bread. They know what to do. You lacking that, and you have to find that somewhere. Period. Can't just
I'm with
walk
you.
around blame it's the Mexican.
I
They
feel
built
like
like that.
I'm definitely with what you're saying. I'm gonna let my sister Phoenix jump on in here, brother, because
Go ahead.
you know, Phoenix got she got a lot to say. That's my sister right there. Everybody, this Phoenix Moon, my sister. She's in helping put on the No Grandma Killers tour that's coming to Atlanta this July 3rd and
Do it.
4th. The South Side. Definitely make sure you hit www.nograndmakillers.com
that's right.
and get your ticket. Get more information on that. And you had a sister right here who's helping to organize that right now. Go ahead, sister.
Halito, everybody. What's
Alito.
up, Wild Indian? Hi, Cali. So, I think I totally agree with everything you guys are speaking about. The music, that is our culture. The music, and everything that comes with it, we were able to control the narrative. Look at the things that we've been hearing. It determines how we respond to things socially and through our civics. So when you have songs like I can say in the 90s, when we heard things like Fight the Power and 911 is a joke and those kinds of things, it made you, feel a little revolutionary, but you kind of knew to stick to your own at that point. It forged a little bit of solidarity amongst us, right? Regardless of whatever our belief systems were. When those type of songs came out, we all knew who our enemies were, and we were united in that for that instance. It didn't really last long because the minute other music came in, it took away and diminished everything that was, for that time to strengthen us. Now we still, that is part of our culture. That is definitely something that we are supposed to be in control of. 99% of our oppression is for the responsibilities and obligation that we pass off to a stranger and expect them to know exactly what our needs are, exactly what our desires are. Someone that lives in suburbia, never had a hungry night in their life, never even seen a pack of ramen noodles. You want them to understand what your plight is. And these are people of different class, racial, socioeconomic backgrounds, and they don't have anything in common with you. They don't even have enough to make them feel sorry for you to be compelled to do something out of the goodness of their hearts. They're just running with the game that's already been present. They are grooming their own children to come in and do the team takeover. We can simply do the same thing. We don't aspire to be court clerks. We don't aspire to be in the county record of deeds where we are control of our land and our property and see what's going on. We are not in control of that. We have not looked in on our ancestors and have accepted these stories that they told us that place us in a different continent, that we can't do nothing over there. So not only did they tell us about a place that we would long for, knowing damn well we don't belong there, knowing damn well those people know we ain't their people. Meanwhile, you got all the Europeans in the world, all the other foreign people from different nations that have come here, and they've been able to insert themselves, and it's been business as usual ever since. I'm pretty sure that if we start to insert ourselves, and it's not only do we need to insert ourselves, but let's not forget the little people that are coming up. We have an opportunity to groom them into being able to transition into these positions, because I'll tell you, if all these Europeans and all these people left, got up and said, you know what, we going back to Europe, we going back to here and there, what is the Negro gonna do? We ain't gonna have no traffic lights, ain't no hospitals, nothing. You think things are all over the place now? What would happen if they all got up and left, and we'd be stuck trying to govern? We don't even know how to self-govern. We don't even get along with our families. And that is the part of racism that people don't understand. Race is your tribe, your bloodline descendants, your antecedents, the descendants thereof. That is the real true meaning of race. It has nothing to do with I don't like you because you're white, or I don't like you because you're this, you're that, or whatever, these crayon colors. It has everything to do with a group of people that are all related, that are on the same accord, and they are in a global competition in the world to win. Who can be mad at that? When everything that they profit off
I
of
agree.
belongs to us, but we're not in control of it, and we are looking for November to hire some more strangers to come in and control a narrative after we've been through this particular aftermath. If this situation from the pandemic leading up to these riots and stuff, if this situation don't change the minds of so-called black people, if this situation don't do it, I don't know what is. And at that point, that's the part where we just gonna have to start reaching out to allies of different races, different ethnic groups, and different nationalities, because those are gonna be the anti-oppression people. And in those instances when they are against oppression, that means they are for me, whether they're Indian or not. That means that they are for
That's
me
right.
and they know what time it is.
That's right. That's right, sir. No, and I mean that's all I've been saying is we just what you're saying. We don't aspire to do anything that's going to change our positions and our conditions. We're not trying to get in any type of positions. You know why? Because we want to make twerk videos and be IG models, and we want to follow the hottest rapper telling us to go be about that life, and they're not about that life. Your favorite gangster rapper ain't out there on that front line. I've been down to them protests. Your favorite gangster rapper ain't out there. You get what I'm saying? But sure enough, he's right in your neighborhood, ready to kill you though. But then wants to holler.
That's a see.
Then wants to
Before we
holler.
go to the
You know,
upper echelon and get to the top of the totem pole, we have to deal with what's on ground level here in our face. And a lot of that is our own people contributing and being part of. They stick their feet out. Before we can even get to address the main oppressor,
thank
we
you.
have all of these other people that make
Thank
up these fake competitions with us. See, what happened was our people were raised to compete with each other and not the other races. Now we have light skin versus dark skin, good hair versus bad hair. We got all of these different conflicts and inner turmoil just within our small circle. Now we want to be better than each other. You want to be better than Ray Ray and Shaniqua, but you want to be equal to Becky and Bob. There's something wrong with that. There's something wrong with that.
I think a lot because our people don't stand on morals. That's men don't stand on morals. We'll let anything go. We'll let them model down motherfucking the showroom stage and dresses. We'll let this shit go on. We won't denounce things because we don't stand on morals as men. Even right now, we'll say, yeah, that's him that's fucked up.
Right.
Even right now, we can't even stand together and be like, hey, look, bro, that's fucked up, bro. You smoking that Blackie Mal like that, don't even do that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Any old thing that we can stand for. Hey, young brother, yeah, what you walking around with them tight-ass pants on for? Like, pull your pants up. We can't stand together on morals.
Right.
And that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Your homie girl, you want to fuck it. You can't, it's just certain things you can't do that they done took our music and told you that was okay.
That's right.
Like, just stand on morals. Stand. You know what I'm saying? It used to be back in the day, my homie sister, I couldn't fuck with her unless I got permission type shit.
That's
And yeah,
right.
nowadays niggas will say they grown, but it's just certain things your brother wouldn't do
That's
without
right.
your permission. And it's like niggas like think that that's player shit now. They done told you that's player to fuck your homie girl and do this and do that. You think that that's okay to be a fucking snake.
Right.
Like, come on, brother.
Right.
The conduct is fucked up out here right now. It ain't even a street code. A street code used to be like, damn, if a motherfucker do something to you to hurt us, if the white man trying to come in and we done did something together as a unit, don't tell. But the snitches that put it to, yeah, the bitch ass niggas that put it to, yeah, I can watch you go blow my motherfucking neighbor head off for some TVs. And that's okay. Don't snitch. Mind your business. No, fuck, that's them who
Those
did that.
are
Let
the
me tell you something.
people,
Something
you
happened.
know.
One more thing. Something happened in Cabrini Green where a nigga killed the little girl on accident. Some GDs, right? Now, they made him turn himself in and they beat the shit out of him before he turned himself in. But when it came on the TV, they said because he snitched, that's why they whooped him. No. They beat his ass because he didn't do business right and he killed that little girl. So they banged him out and then they made him turn himself in. Because you don't do shit like that.
That's right.
Regardless of if it was an accident or not. But when it came out on gain land. They told y'all, the people that ain't from here, he got his ass whooped because he snitched. Like it was some type of code he was breaking for killing the little girl. Like we stand for him killing the little girl,
Right.
but that ain't the reason we whooped him. We whooped him because he went to the police and told the police he whooped the little girl. No, they caught his ass, they beat him down, and they sent him in. What are you talking about? We
Right.
gotta stand for something. These niggas fucking these little girls right here, 17-year-olds, and they 40 and 30. Nigga, you gotta say something. You a man. Hey, bro, she a little too young to be with you, don't you think, folks? Homie? Like, damn, brother.
That's
We
right.
don't stand for shit, and that's why
That's right.
shit going on. Have some morals. Have some heart, nigga. The same heart you got was mugging me when I ride down the street. The same heart you should have when you see a bunch of shorties with their pants down and these little ass tight t-shirts on, looking homosexual as fuck. You should say something. Damn, little bro, you ain't gonna pull your pants up, got your whole ass out.
Let me
But go ahead, brother.
So let me jump in real quick. I'm gonna end this in a few minutes, about 15 minutes, because I gotta get down to the protest. But this is what I wanted to say. This was reasons I go down to the protest. Because if you watch that video I just played, there was a 16-year-old guy down there, 16 years old, and he was angry too.
Mm-hmm.
This is the reason I go down to the protest. Because you never, whether you think this is a hoax or it's not real, whatever your
No
opinion
matter
is,
what.
I go speak with the people. That boy is
Gotta help your
16.
people.
16. My oldest boy, my youngest boy is 16.
Gotta help them people.
I go down there to speak,
A
to
whole
find out
different
what are
angle.
we thinking? What are we planning to do? I go down there. This is why I go down there. So for people telling me, oh, y'all down there at them protests, they gonna get all of y'all. If that's how I have to die, is helping my people or trying to find solutions for my people,
Morals.
I'm gonna go do that. You get what I'm saying? That young man was 16 and he was listening intensively.
Your
He was
whole aim
listening
was different.
intensively for that guidance.
Different shit.
So that's all I'm saying. That's a young man right there who's looking to put himself in some type of position. So 10 years from now, he won't be making the same mark again.
That's right.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my reasoning, y'all, when I say I'm headed down to the protest. And for some of y'all that don't seem to understand why I be down there, this is what I go down there for. You get what I'm saying? I never know who I'm going to cross down there. I never know. When I tell you I be down there talking and them people pull their phones out and they start recording the shit I'm saying, you feel what I'm saying? Obviously, they're feeling something I'm saying. I don't know who I might have influenced leaving there. When I was down there and I was talking to all those gangbangers, those people pulled their cameras out and just started recording me because I was telling them brothers, I love you brothers. If we gonna do it, let's not do it to us. You feel what I'm saying? We got bigger problems. We have to deal with us. We have to put that mirror in our face, bro.
Got to.
But I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and have the final words because I gotta get ready to get dressed, get out of here. Shine, go ahead, and then I'm gonna let my sister Phoenix take us on out.
I just say the men, you know what I'm saying? We need to stand on morals and you know what I'm saying? We need to stop believing everything we see on TV. You know what I'm saying? And when you got the righteous, like I say, a lot of us Indian folk could have got up and went down there to the protest and protested our own. You know what I'm saying? When you got people like Cali going down there with a whole different aim. He's not going down there to protest black and white. He going down there to say, look, this is where we at. This is what we need to do. We don't need to take this and do this. We don't need to loot. We don't need to protest this and spit in the police face. This what's going on. He went down there with a whole different aim. Like I say, a lot of us should have went down there and been like, we Indians, letting them know this law. Now, we should have had billboards. We should have let them know who we was. And at the same time, it's not too late. But y'all go ahead, be righteous. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe your boy at Wild Indian One, and we out.
Definitely. I love you, my brother, man. Keep doing the thing, Wild Indian. I'm going to check back in with you.
For sure.
I lost my sister Phoenix. I don't know what happened. Maybe she gonna come back on. But yeah, you guys, he's definitely right. My angle is position. We have to get ourselves in positions. And if you guys watched when I was down there, when I was down there screaming, we're the real Indians of this land. This is our land. This is what I was down there screaming to them people. You feel what I'm saying? And then you even had Indian people down there was like, you damn right. I'm real Indian. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm trying to tell them people, yes, we're the Indians of this land. We don't even know the laws. We
Right.
don't know laws. But I'm gonna let my sister go ahead, sister. And
Um,
I'm gonna get on up out of here.
well, definitely want you to be safe down there. Much respect to you for going out there in the belly of all of this chaos and going and getting to the bottom of it and bringing the awareness to the people to find out who it is that they are so that they can insert themselves accordingly. Definitely want to let you know that that's so necessary, so
Thank
necessary. um I
you.
just want to say, just like start taking accountability. We got to change some of the things around us. Again, if you know that you have friends that aren't doing what they're supposed to do, if you care about people, you don't sit there and let somebody talk with like broccoli in their teeth. If you give a damn about them and you know they're going to, you know, go to a specific place or something that's important. You want your people to look their best. If you look good, they should look good too. If they look good, it should be a uniform thing, and we should not be in so much competition with each other. We got to get to the bottom of a lot of these things, and people are going to have a late start because they have to learn the law, they have to learn civics, they have to learn polity, they have to learn their history. There's a lot of things that they'll have to do on the fly because it is beyond crunch time. We have exceeded that medium, and it's go time right now. And people got to put themselves in position. It's time to buy land. We got to worry about how feeding ourselves. We have to say we got some preparations and some things that we got to take care of. It doesn't matter how many Molotov cocktails they throw through dry cleaner windows in whatever city, USA. You need to actively plan. If that means buying a little, even if it's 1 acre, you better be able to feed your family tomatoes, cucumbers, something, because you're gonna have to go to these same oppressors for what your basic needs are. That's gotta suck. You don't want somebody that gives you their ass to kiss to you have to turn around and beg them for your necessary water, food. That right there, that's vulnerable, and that's going to create a whole bunch of anger, and nothing's going to get done in between. So it's time for people to start preparing
Sis, let me
themselves.
jump in real.
I'm sorry, say that again. What'd you say?
Let me jump in real quick because you were saying something. Can you hear
Yes.
me? Okay. I just wanted to jump in real quick because you brought up a point that I was trying to bring up yesterday when I was showing y'all all of these. We have billionaire rappers. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm showing you all these millionaire rappers who finds it more important to hold money phones to their ear. You get what I'm saying? Who finds it more important to stand in hotels and throw money all around the hotel and on the floor and dance all around the hotel. You know what I'm saying? They find it more important to do this. Buying land isn't important enough. You know what I'm saying? Pushing some of these college lost kids through school isn't important enough. We got all this money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we rather throw it around in the hotel and dance and make money phones and show the world just how much money we got. We like to eat food with our money in our plate. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. We don't find it important enough. I'm not saying go buy a whole another country and move us all there. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying start small. Start small. Why don't we have little land here and there? This is our land. We bought this land. This belongs to us. All that money y'all got. You rappers got all this money. You politicians got all this money. You church folks got all this money. These mega church pastors, all this money.
Yeah.
And we ain't bought no land to say, hey, when the shit go down, we all coming here. You know what I'm saying? We got farmers over here, nigga, that know how to farm and show us how to farm. We got black militant soldiers over here who's going to protect us. You know what I'm saying? Or you get what I'm saying? We don't have nobody in positions, and nobody's finding it important enough to train these children to put themselves in positions. Not only that, you hate every white person on the planet who's basically you're going to end up having to use to infiltrate them to get information. I
That's
don't know,
it.
but go ahead, sis. I'm sorry. Go
That's
ahead.
it. No, that's absolutely true. They got, you know, be careful. Be careful with circles you're moving in. People are getting put on extremist lists. You don't want to be under the watchful eye of Homeland Security and the FBI and all these other people. And Interpol and all of this other stuff attached to these, nonsense organizations that are not going to bring us no fruit. We need to start a grassroots political party and burn the whole shit down and start from scratch. We got a lot of work to do. We got to make some type of agreements with each other, because we can get along when it comes down to doing business with other people, but we don't trust each other. We don't know how to communicate with each other. We have to make sure that we make a pact with each other. If you're hungry, I'm going to feed you. If you ain't got nowhere to go, you're going to stay on my couch. If you need a coat, I'm going to clothe you. We don't take care of each other. And then we see this situation that happens in a whole nother city across the country. And tragic as it may be, there's still somebody in their family right there in their face. And they went and took off to go join into some protest about George Floyd. Meanwhile, they got a George Floyd in their own goddamn family that they won't even look back to. That's got to stop. We will
Wow.
join everybody else's kumbaya and all they pity party and all that comes with it. But we don't even turn back around and say, you know what? I was acting funny to my cousin about this $20. I was acting funny to my mother about this. I was holding grudges against my daddy for this. We don't work on our internal issues. So therefore, anything that we do is going to turn to the doo-doo that we've been presented with. You can't put shit in the oven and think you're going to get an angel food cake. It's going to come out shit. Walk like a duck and talk like a duck. It's a goddamn duck. And we got to start calling things for what it is. And as far as our community build and how we are going to strengthen the nation, we got to stop letting our people get away with this stuff. We got to we got to address the mental health issue. We got to address the post-traumatic stress disorder. We got to find ways that make these people pay and give us a little break. So if we start these little nano lawsuits in small towns and small cities where people can class action lawsuit and prove that these injustices have happened, don't try and go back 400 years ago if you don't know what your grandfather was doing in 1810. That's fruitless. Start with what you have right now. If you were born in 1974, I'm sure you've been discriminated against somewhere in that lifetime. Find that angle, go and attack, get your money, sue the people, get your money. That's going to give you leverage to where now you're not stressed about bills. Now you're not worried about eating. Now you're not worried about certain things. And what's that going to do? It's going to give you time to study. It's going to give you time to learn the things to make sure that you're no longer oppressed. That's what we got to do.
Definitely. Sis, I'm about to get ready to get out of here, but check this out. Run it down to them. No Grandma Killers Tour, July 3rd and 4th. Tell them what's going on, and I'm out of here.
July 3rd and 4th, if you haven't been there, you want to be a part of this moment in history. The so-called Black American is not from Africa at all. We're here to bring the genealogy. We'll be doing live genealogy. We're going to show you what your folks were doing 200 years ago. We're going to show you what your folks was doing 300 years ago. And we're going to hope that this makes it important for you, because now you know you got a stake in this land. You know you got a stake. Can't nobody come in your house and violate you, your family, or whatever. Why should it be the same way with our country? It has to be the exact same way. You wouldn't let nobody come in your house and don't wipe their muddy feet on the welcome mat, right? That's exactly what has happened in America. And now we've been given all these other places and assignments where they say that we come from, but we know we got every root right here, and we can prove that. And that's what we are going to use for the leverage to catapult ourselves in a position where these people are listening to us, because we are getting drowned out. They want to drown us out with every other community and forget about the so-called Black Indian. We ain't going away no more. Every last one of you heard from your grandma. You had Indian in your family. My question is, where did the Indian go? Come find out. July 3rd and 4th at Space Condo Live. We'll be in Atlanta. Make sure you come. www.nograndmakillers.com. I hope to see y'all there. Y'all want to bring about a change? You want to see a revolutionary where the white people got to respect it. They can't reject what it is that we bringing. You better get with it. Thank you so much, Cali.
Sis, before you go, I got one question. I did get this question in my inbox about the tour. People were asking, are their children able to come to the tour? Do they have? Okay, so I just want
bring the children, bring the oldest people in your family that are mobile to come, because it'll be wonderful for them to see their ancestors, the people that are no longer here. So if you got an 80-year-old auntie or an 80-year-old grandma, bring her so we can show grandma what was in her household back in 1940. So we can show grandma who her great grandmother is, and we bring back those memories, and we have to document that, because the history is going to be lost. It's going to be lost. 100 years from now, they'll be telling people they came from Mars. Africa will be a thing of the past, or what they call in the motherland, and we'll have a mother planet by then. We got to change the narrative. We have to write the story. We got the pens. The pen is mightier than the sword. And the good thing is that there are laws that the same government that everybody think hates us put up regulations that stop them from doing what it is that we say we don't want them to do. Time for people to figure it out. Don't think you're going to hire Johnny Cochran and make all your problems go away. That shit ain't happening. The lawyers are down with it too. Fraternal orders. You better understand, all we got is us.
All we got is us, sis. They're asking in the chat, they're asking, what is your platforms? Can you let them know how to find you, sis?
We have No Grandma Killers TV on YouTube. My channel is Phoenix Moon. You have Wild Indian one on YouTube. You have Tasha She. You have American Indian Versus. There's so many people. You have Facebook groups also. I have a lot of platforms there in Facebook. We have African Americans saying African, Urban America, Indigenous peoples. We got all different types of places where we're putting this information. We're showing you, we're debunking every single lie that they have told us with their own documentation, and we're ready to take it to the top. We have a tangible story to go to Congress with. I don't know about all these other people with the wild stories that they've been told, but you better get with grandma. Better get with grandma and grandpa.
Yeah, and man, sister, I definitely appreciate everything you're doing. One thing I want to tell you guys is this. Like I was telling y'all, I don't have a huge platform. I don't have a huge platform out here, but I do know I have an influential voice. You get what I'm saying? And I bring certain people to me for some reason. So the same way I did it in the Christian community, I brought certain important people to me so we can have a conversation. The same way I came into the conscious community when I was on my pro-black African kick, I brought those teachers to me also without a big platform. The same way when I went and looked in my family and we did our genealogy and we started looking at things and was like, yo, we've been lied to. We the Indians of this land. And then you start to think back, my grandmother used to say that. I remember my daddy used to say that. We were Indian. Now I remember what my mama used to say. She would never mark black or African American on her thing. She would always put other. You get what I'm saying? Now it all comes back and it's making sense. Right. Same way I came into the indigenous community. I don't have a huge platform, but I use my voice to try to make change. I told my cousin one day, because the same way I used to watch Kevin Wesley videos back in the day, and I ended up meeting him. It's the same way I sat and watched Phoenix Moon, Tasha She, and people like that. I watch their videos daily, getting information. Phoenix talks very much about laws, breaks down history. She does this. And I told my cousin, I said, I'm going to meet Phoenix one day. I'm going to end up talking to Phoenix one day. And here we are, you guys.
Right.
Here we are. This is my sister right here. You feel what I'm saying? And you should definitely do the same thing. Go ahead, sis. I know you was going to say something, but go ahead.
I just want to say thank you. I'm so glad that we was able to link up. Will recognize Will. We got work to do, and it's nice to be around people, a collective of people that know what we have to do and are willing to put it in, right? Ounce of prevention is what the pound of cure. There's so many things that we are going to be able to do. We got the solutions. Let the other people with the misidentities and not knowing who they are, unfortunately, they're going to have to be set to the side. But for those that know and those that are able to work and want to really see something happen right before our eyes, let's link up. Let's link up. We got the truth. There's we don't need those type of reparations. We need restorations. There's reasons why we can't get reparations. Whatever it is that you think that you deserve as a person of color in this country, there's ways that you can get it. You need to figure it out. Protect your children, protect your family, protect your elders and loved ones from these same oppressors. There's laws that will shield you from that. You need to learn them. Don't rely on the system to tell you what they are, because they'll take your money. You'll still get your injustice, and that'll be the end of that.
Yeah, and I was definitely trying to tell people, we call ourselves black. We call ourselves black. And then we wonder why they do what they do to us. You call yourself black. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times I just don't feel like going into the arguments with you. But if you have to stop and listen to what I'm saying, you call yourself black.
Right.
So they're going out there and they're killing a black. You get what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. Like, we have to dig deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Who are you? Who are you? Say who you are.
That's right.
Say who you are. You get what I'm saying? Since I'm about to get ready to get up out of here, No Grandma's Killers Tour, July 3rd, 4th, is going down Atlanta, Georgia, Southside, Jonesboro. You know what I'm saying? www.grandmakiller.com. Get the information, get your ticket, bring your children,
Buy your
bring your
t-shirts.
grand.
We got merchandise. We got the grandma t-shirts. There's a bunch of things there. We'll have a kids clothing line soon. Something that, like I said, bring your family from 8 to 80. You could bring babies. This is a family thing. This is a generational thing. So if you can get your generations down there, bring it. I promise you, grandma won't be mad. Grandpa
Right.
won't be mad. Come on down. You'll see how they change after this. We're gonna change some things once we done with this particular event. We're gonna change some
This
things.
is just
You're
the
not gonna
start.
feel the
This is just
same.
the start, you guys. This is just the start of things, man. We got to start somewhere, and we have to start putting these youth in positions to change our conditions. Or you're forever going to be around here crying, the white man's oppressing us. The white man. That's what you've been crying at for so long.
Right.
It's 2020. We're still crying about the white man.
All that crying,
Come
what
on,
the
y'all. Let's
baby
get
gonna
together.
do? That's right.
Yeah, I love you guys. I love you guys. The way I speak sometimes, it just comes off, aggressive, but that's just my passion. I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? We got to figure this out. Just like that man told that 16-year-old, please help us out. Because the way we're doing it ain't working.
That's right.
That's what he told that 16-year-old. You guys have the power. That's what I'm saying. Put that 16-year-old in a position.
That's right.
Position.
That's right.
Change our conditions. Your rappers got all that money.
Huh.
What land are they saying? Hey, we got this land over
Man.
here. When shit go down, nigga, we putting shit together over here. We got farmers. We got motherfucking militant motherfuckers over here. We got teachers over here. We got our own doctors over here on our
That's
land.
right.
This is our land over here. Position.
Right.
Is all I'm saying.
I just think if enough of us brown people remind them that we now know, because they're so used to us not knowing that we belong here. This is our home. They started treating us like guests. So it's a lot of white people that have been lied to. They've been shanghaied and bamboozled too. They have no idea. We have to educate them too. We got to educate them too, because they're not used to learning how to not oppress us. They don't really know the law. They just know policy and procedure. You lock the niggas up. You let the white people go. That's pretty much how it's been. You can't expect them to know that the Civil Rights Act was the rights of Indians. Right? You can't expect them to know that. My uncle's been a lawyer 30 years, and he is an Indian and didn't know that it said rights of Indians. How did you help so-called black people, Uncle? I know you a great man, but what did you really do? Are you sure you ain't got a hand in this oppression and don't know it?
Woo. Woo. That's it's true, sis.
You be safe down there in those protests today, Cali. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. I'm on my way up out of here, man. I love you, sis, man.
Love you
I'm going to
too.
check back in with y'all, man. I'll be checking back in with y'all when I get down there, letting y'all see what's going on. If I talk to some people, man, y'all know what it is. I love y'all, man. I'm out of here, man. Truth speaks. Free your mind. Free your mind. Truth speaks. Peace.